Calculate the mean, variance, and standard deviation for the following distribution. We have the class and frequency, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 100, and 90 to 100. We have these 7 classes. The frequencies are 3, 7, 12, 15, 8, 3, and 2. Pause the video, give this a try. First, try to find the mean, then find the variance and standard deviation. Okay, let's do this together. Let's first focus on the mean. We have a continuous distribution. We have 7 classes and frequencies. Let's first figure out the total number of observations. Let's add these up. 3 plus 7 is 10, 20, 30, 37. 37 plus 3 is 40, 40 plus 8 is 48, and 2, 50. So total number of observations are 50, which means n, that's sigma fi, that's equal to 50. Now let's find the mean. To find the mean, we have to convert this continuous distribution into discrete distribution. Let's take a representative for each class. Let's have the midpoint for each class as xi. 30 to 40 will have 35 as its representative. Then we have 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, and 95. What we're doing here is we're assuming that these 12 values which are between 50 and 60 are all equal to 55. These 8 values between 70 and 80 are all equal to 75, and so on. Now we have fi and xi. Let's calculate fi times xi, because 35 is appearing 3 times, 45 is appearing 7 times. Let's multiply them and then add. So 3 times 35, that's 105. 45 times 7, that's 280 plus 45, that's 315. 12 times 55, that's 600 plus 60, that's 660. 15 times 65, that's 900 plus 75, so that's 975. 8 times 75, that's 600. 3 times 85, that's 240 plus 15, that's 255. And 2 times 95, that's 200 minus 10, that's 190. So this is fi xi. Let's add these values. So this is 1 plus 3, 4, plus 6, 10, plus 9, 19, plus 6, 25, 27, and 1, 28. That's 2800. Now let's add the tens place. We have 7 plus 7, 14. 14 plus 5 is 19, plus 9 is 28. So that's 280. So 2800 plus 280, that's 3080. And then we have 5, 5, 5, 5, that's 20. So 3080 plus 20, that's 3100. So sum of all of these values is 3100. Now we can figure out the mean. Mean is going to be 3100 divided by 50, sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. So mean is 1 by n sigma fi xi, that's 3100 by 50. 31 times 2 is 62. So that's our mean. Now we have the mean. Now we'll figure out the variance. For variance, we take the difference between xi and mean for all of these. So let's add another column, xi minus mean. So 35 minus 62, that's minus 27. 45 minus 62, that's minus 17. 55 minus 62, that's minus 7. 65 minus 62 is 3. 75 minus 62 is 13. 85 minus 62 is going to be 23, and then 33. So this is xi minus x bar for all of these classes. Next, we square this. So xi minus x bar squared. So 27 squared is 729. 17 squared is 289. 7 squared is 49. 3 squared is 9. 13 squared is 169. 23 squared is 529. And 33 squared is 1089. Now we have the squares of the difference between these values and the mean. Next, we multiply this with the frequency. So let's add another column, fi times xi minus x bar squared. So 729 times 3, that's going to be 2100 plus 60 plus 27, that's 2187. 289 times 7, that's going to be 2023. 49 times 12, that's going to be 50 times 12, that's 600 minus 12, that's 588. 15 times 9 is 135. 8 times 169 is 8 times 170 minus 8, that's going to be 1360 minus 8, that's 1352. Then we have 529 times 3, that's 1500 plus 60 plus 27, that's 1587. Then 1089 times 2, that's going to be 2178, so that's 2178. So we have fi times xi minus x bar squared. Next, we add all of these up. So if we add all of these up, we get 10,050. That's sigma fi times xi minus x bar squared. Now our variance is going to be, that's sigma squared. Sigma is standard deviation, variance is sigma squared. So variance is 1 by n of sigma fi times xi minus x bar squared. So this sum 10,050, we divide this by 50 to get the variance. So our variance is 10,050 by 50, that's 201. So variance for this distribution is 201, and our standard deviation is the square root of variance. So that's square root of this, that's sigma, that's equal to root of 201, that's approximately 14.18. So mean for this distribution is 62, variance is 201, and standard deviation is 14.18. Now let's summarize. To find the mean, standard deviation and variance for continuous distribution, these are the steps. We first find the sum of product of midpoints of classes with their respective frequencies, that's sigma fi xi. We divide this with number of observations to find the mean, that's 1 by n sigma fi xi. Once we have the mean, we find the differences from mean of these midpoints, that's xi minus x bar. Then we square them and then multiply them with the respective frequencies and then add all of that up, that's sigma fi times xi minus x bar square. We divide this with the number of terms to get the variance. So variance or sigma squared, that's 1 by n times sigma fi times xi minus x bar squared. Standard deviation is the square root of variance. So we take the square root to find the standard deviation. That's going to be root of 1 by n sigma fi times xi minus x bar squared.